Hello, and welcome to Horror and Monster Collectibles, where today we're going to be taking a look at this life-size Evil Ed bust from the original Fright Night movie. Now this is done by Matt McNiel from IntoFX. I believe it was a run of only 20. It is a foam-filled latex bust with resin teeth, fourth seal studio eyes, a custom stand. He threw in a cross, and then he even included a red Raggedy Ann wig to recreate the scene where Evil Ed pretends to be Mrs. Brewster when he was hiding under the sheets in the bed. I want to thank my friend Aaron on Instagram who hooked me up with this piece. I had just done a review recently on the Amy that Matt McNiel did for Fright Night, and I'm so glad to add this Evil Ed to pair up with Amy, and I have to thank Aaron for helping me out with that. So let's go ahead and spin this around and take a closer look. All right, let's get up close and personal with Evil Ed here. And real quick, I'll show you that cross that Matt included. And it's bloody here where it was like stuck to his face. And I will also show you guys how he looks in the Raggedy Ann wig. But I figured I would show you this bust without that first. Again, great detailing throughout here. The sculpt is top notch. He does a great job in capturing Stephen Geoffreys' iconic facial expression. And by the way, like, I loved Stephen Geoffreys in this movie. Like, his laugh was infectious, and he just did such a great job with the comedic role in this film, and it's just became so iconic. But going back to this, Matt just did a killer job. Take a look at the four seal studio eyes, which, by the way, like, catch the light in a certain way where they almost kind of glow, which is pretty rad. The paint job is top notch, like you would expect from Matt. The Amy that I have is just absolutely phenomenal, and again, I'm really glad to be able to pair Ed here with her. Let's take a look at the teeth and the mouth. Again, just a great job. We even have here, we have the bite mark on Evil Ed's neck, and his shirt and jacket finished out very nicely. And underneath here we have the Fright Night base that he includes. This one has a cross, the other one had the Amy vampire, kind of from the poster view, which I like that he changed up the bases between the two, but they both pair well with each other. And I will show you guys real quick what they look like together after I get done with this. But he uses good wigs, good material here, nice coverage, so the hair ends up looking real. And I need to style it a little bit, but I kind of just leaving it alone for now because I think I'm going to display him with the Raggedy Ann wig. But I'm kind of curious to get y'all's opinion on that. But this thing is just absolutely fantastic. And here he is with the iconic Raggedy Ann wig. Which just looks fantastic on him. I'm going to be really torn on how to display this guy, so I'm totally open to input. And here is a shot of the two of them together. which, man, I cannot wait to get in the collection room. But they pair up fantastic. All right, guys, so that's about all there is to go over on Evil Ed here. Just such an iconic character, and I think that Matt did just a terrific job capturing Stephen Jeffries' look and expression in the movie. And again, like, Stephen Jeffries did such a tremendous job with this role. He just really fantastic. I think that Matt is done with the run of 20 on his Evil Ed, but I believe that he is selling some unfinished blanks to people to finish out in case you missed out on this run. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I'm pretty sure that I've seen some of his sculpts, Evil Ed sculpts, finished out by other people, and they also look good. But I prefer to get pieces from the artist who sculpted it, as I feel like they typically finish out the pieces better because it's their work. And Matt McNiel does incredible work. Like, again, he did the Amy, he did this Evil Ed. He's also responsible for that Michael from the Lost Boys that are in a fellow collector's hands, which that Michael looks great too. This movie, though, for me as a kid, is just so iconic. Like, I can remember going to Blockbuster as a kid, and like, this was one of my favorite movies to rent. And I first got it because, like, I looked at that iconic cover of Amy, like, in the clouds, and like, I thought she looked like such a cool vampire. Like, I had to watch the movie, and then I was hooked, and I kept on going back to Blockbuster and renting it over and over again. And it still holds up today. I think I watched it about a month or two ago, and I watch it about every year coming around Halloween, and it still holds up very well, and it's just a fantastically done 80s campy horror movie. So as always, I will leave you with some studio shots of Evil Ed here. I am curious to see which way you guys think I should display him. Should I display him without the Raggedy Ann wig or with? He only kind of used the wig for that one scene, and it was only a few seconds, but it's still pretty iconic to me. But anyway, I'd be curious to see what you guys think about that as far as the way I should display it, because I'm on the fence. And then also, if you love the movie or not. Like, I hope that you guys loved Fright Night, but I won't be mad at you if you didn't. But even the remake was okay. What was it? I think it was 2011. I can't remember when it was done. It was actually done a while ago. But I thought, like, it was okay, but it still didn't capture what the first movie captured. And then the sequels and stuff like that, like, were pretty much forgettable for me. I probably need to revisit those, but I can't really remember being in love with them, and I certainly haven't seen them in years, which should probably tell me something. So anyway, I'm rambling on. Again, I'll leave you guys with some studio shots of this guy, and feel free to leave any questions or comments, and I'll be happy to answer them. And feel free to like and subscribe and click the bell for notifications for new videos. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.